for joining me for this lower body stretch. I hope that it helps reduce some of the tension or tightness that you're experiencing in your lower back as well as in your legs. Let's start with my favorite cat-cow stretch. This is awesome for your spine. It really helps with the tension in your neck as well as your hips and your back. You want to make sure your legs are right under your hips and your arms are under your shoulders. And you're in a tabletop initially. And then as you are breathing in, you want to lift your head up and tilt your pelvis. Deep breathing and then dropping your head down, extending your arms and pulling your navel in as you're breathing out. Again, breathing in and arching your back, making sure you get your money's worth and you're pushing on the top of your feet and extending your arms as you push away the floor. Here's a great stretch for your hamstrings. You want to reach your arms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you're breathing out, you want to reach for your ankles or your feet. The idea is to have a slight bend in your knees. And you want to breathe in and breathe out, oxygenating those tight muscles and lengthening them. Having a slight bend in your knees helps reduce any injuries to those muscles. You don't want to force that stretch. And as you do it more often, it will become a lot easier. Your goal is to be able to touch your chest and your tummy to your thighs. Great stretch. Let's move to the lower leg muscles. Stretching the calves is great because your calf muscles tend to get tight when you are running, walking, standing for long periods of time. As well, if you have flat feet or lacking one of the arches in your feet. So these muscles, when they're tight, can cause ankle and feet problems as well as knee issues. So this is a great stretch. If you're able to bend your knees and you're able to sit in this position, you want to make sure your foot is flat as you're putting some forward weight over that foot. And switching sides. And you want to make sure that you hold the stretch 3 long, deep breaths or 30 seconds. The breathing is what's going to help to lengthen the muscle and oxygenate the muscle. So the longer you're able to hold a stretch, and the more flexible you will become. This is a wonderful stretch for the quad muscles, which is in the front of your legs. And if you're not able to get into this position, you can also use a foam roller. And I have some videos that I will be posting on foam rolling the whole body. So look for that. If you're not able to get into this position or you can't bend your knees, it's an indication that there might be some arthritis, as well loss of cartilage in the knee. And this can cause a lot of pain with walking or bending. And there are some solutions in rebuilding your cartilage. You can message me if you'd like to have some more information about that. But this is a great stretch if you're able to do it, making sure that you are breathing. Stretching your adductors, your inner thigh muscles, are so critical to lengthening the muscles that help to stabilize your hips, your core, your back, as well as your knees. Most importantly, your hips. You can also strengthen your adductors by doing side lunges or sumo squats. Here we're doing a stretch for the adductors. If you rotate your foot, you can also get the hamstring as well. But stretching your legs sideways can really lengthen your adductor muscles, which helps to reduce the tension to your hips as well as your knees and your back, of course. If you're starting out for the first time doing this stretch and you feel a little unstable, it's important to hold on to something, a chair or a side of a table, anything that can help you to maintain this position and you do it correctly without injuring yourself. Your knee should be just above your foot, not past your big toe. Making sure you're breathing in and out. Form is so important so that you don't injure yourself. Let's do a forward lunge. This is fantastic for the hip flexors, the iliopsoas muscle, which is very commonly known to cause lower back pain if it's weak or if it's tight. Here we are going to be lengthening the iliopsoas muscle, which is a major hip flexor. You can drop your knee down and you want to make sure that your opposite leg, the knee doesn't override the big toe. Have your knee just over your ankle. Let's switch sides. Again, breathing in deeply, abdominal breaths as you are breathing out, lengthening and oxygenating that muscle. I hope this is helpful. You can incorporate this at least once a week, if not more, as the benefits are absolutely tremendous for your lower back, especially if you are doing any type of exercise using your lower body, like walking, running, jogging, as well as weight training for your legs. Thanks so much for joining me. I will catch you on the next one.